That's enough.
Okay, interesting. What kind? I'm gonna segue here. What kind of YouTube content do you guys watch? Because a lot of people. All right, a lot of people like ask, like, "Oh, do you watch this YouTuber?" And it's hard to explain that. Like, I personally don't really like watching YouTube anymore. I feel like it's like eating at a restaurant that you work at.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's just like you want to be disconnected from it. Mm-hmm. And I feel like as I started to actually make YouTube content, I stopped watching it.
I feel like I watch streamers a lot more than YouTubers. Honestly, yeah, I'll just throw a streamer up while I'm editing or something. Like, I like to watch speedrunners a lot of times and stuff, but YouTubers I don't really watch much of.
I don't mean to brown nose or anything here, but I watch Dew and Soup quite a bit. And the reason I don't watch you, Blarg, is because most of your videos have me in it, so I'm just there. But like, if I watch like Soup's videos and I'm in it, I probably won't watch it.
Oh,
like when he does his RP stuff, I find that shit like funny.
Oh yeah,
and
I watch those.
I'll watch Dew's like guitar stuff.
Stop.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I also watch like other stuff too. Like I usually like guitar videos a lot. I watch a lot of guitar stuff.
So you're admitting you're a fan of us.
Yes.
Oh, McNasty's a fan of me.
McNasty's a
sure. Yeah. Dude, I watched Dew like a year and a half before I met him.
Yeah, McNasty used to try to pull a Dew on VR chat. Have we talked about that on here before?
I used to go on there
and
what?
Yeah, so like, but back when I used to make early guitar videos, I wouldn't talk in them. I just talked with my guitar, just because I thought that was cool or whatever. So like, I had ways of like saying yes with the guitar and no with the guitar and like anger sounds or whatever. And so I guess McNasty liked that too, and he did that on VR chat a couple times or something.
Yeah, I had a few videos.
Way back in the day.
Why don't you suck Dew's dick?
You're a simp for me, McNasty.
Big simp hours.
I even used just white impact font too.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I used that for a long time. Dude, I used that for like
font.
I think half of my Siege videos have that impact font on it.
I remember when I started watching Dew, it was like the Black Ops day, and when you would subtitle, you would just put like a whole sentence across the bottom of the screen. Well, it'd be like a 5-second long sentence.
It would just pop in and then pop out too. There's no like animation.
Subtitles have really evolved though. Like back in the day, people didn't put that much effort into it. Now like everything's animated, fade in, fade out, jump in, like animate each syllable, like that kind of stuff. You know, people didn't really do that back in the day.
Yeah, it's insane how much YouTube has like back in fucking 2012, 13, you could get away with like your channel could pop off uploading like 3 minutes of uncut gameplay of just something stupid. Like one funny moment in that 3 minutes, and you just recorded for 3 minutes straight.
I wish I did YouTube back then. I really wish.
And it paid like 6 times what it does now.
And it was
so fucking easy.
Yep.
I can't even imagine that. Just uploading 3 minutes of uncut footage and done. That's your day. That's work. Time to go fucking beat off in a sock or whatever you do.
The bar for like content just keeps getting raised so high, like because there's so many good creators and editors out there, you know. And
well, the thing is too is people don't want to watch the same thing over and over. People always want something new. That's just part of being human.
That's just why you had to force your audience to watch dog shit, and then eventually you get away with it.
All right.
That's what I've been doing, and it seems to work. So.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll ask when I'm streaming, I'll just be like, "You guys like it when I feed you dog shit, don't you?" And they're all just like, "Yes, Papa." So I mean,
that's really weird. I hope your fan base is all 18.
Sounds like this cuck audience, yeah.
They love it, dude, and hey, it's working.
I mean, congratulate you on 1 mil, by the way.
Yeah, me too. Congrats.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, I guess I'm the only good
Big
fan
ups,
here.
man.
Thanks.
I think I liked your tweet on Twitter, but I meant to tell you in person. So,
oh yeah, I'm the only one that's not even remotely close to 1 million now.
I'm loser.
What's Grizzy at?
Grizzy's at like 600K or something. I don't know. Hold on, let me look. I know he's
650K.
I'm dirt,
dude. Ever since we all started playing Siege, man, it's been ridiculous. Like Siege has done a lot for all of us.
Yeah, your channel's been fucking insane.
Yeah, I had a viral Omegle and a viral Siege clip kind of all happen at once.
I'd just like to point out that in the last 30 days, Dew has gotten 90K more subs than I have total.
Yeah, it's been nuts. I had a 320K month for subs. It's just unbelievable.
Jesus.
That is fucking absurd.
It's gonna be sad when it calms down because all the numbers are gonna be like in the red. It'd be like,
Oh, yeah,
you're
no,
down
it's gonna be
800% from last
I'm
month.
gonna be- I'm gonna be
really
so
You're
happy
still
when
getting like
fucking-
15 million views a month.
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be great, but like,
You know,
yeah,
it'll make me feel better. I'll just maintain outside Deuce house the whole time his social blade's turning red.
I just have to put up one Omegle a week now. I have to write out the
Yeah, you're
and then-
stuck with that. Enjoy
and then
Omegle
shoot
for the rest
myself
of
in
your
the
life.
head. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm nervous to upload an Omegle video.
yeah.
Like,
I know you've
I'm
been working
uploading
on
one Friday. My editor actually just sent it to me. And no, I don't have a full-time editor because I got comments people like, "Nee." I don't know why people get mad when people have editors. It makes no fucking sense to me. But I have one who
Yeah.
works occasionally. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to upload it. But I've always just been scared, even with Siege. Luckily, Siege, though, can like transfer into other first-person shooters pretty easily. Like the views stay similar. But I've always been
Yeah.
so worried of being like a one-trick pony kind of thing, where a channel blows up off of one thing, and then you're just fucking stuck with that thing.
It's really easy to fall into that trap because you know it'll bring you views and subs. You know,
Yeah, I feel like that
It's
was a
really
VR
easy.
chat issue.
Yeah.
Like back when VR chat used to give like millions of views, and now all those channels get like 20K fucking
The
views. on a
problem
video
with
if they're
those
lucky.
channels though is they don't recognize that VR chat is not popular on YouTube anymore, and they just keep doing it.
yeah.
You have to
Yeah, I guess
know
it's a
when the
pretty
right
niche market.
time to move is. I always
Yeah.
attribute it to McCreamy because he went from Overwatch to Fortnite and just he lost Overwatch fan but gained so many Fortnite fans it just didn't matter.
Oh yeah,
He's
Yeah,
a really
insane
good
now.
example. But that was also like, how often is it that a game, like one large game dies and another one
Well,
pops
it's
up?
not
like,
it's
that's
not just that.
big?
It's the fact that he moved on to something else before Overwatch just became completely dead on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like
I think that's
Overwatch
fair.
was
I don't
still
know.
big.
Yeah.
Like his channel was still getting lots of views. He just knew the right time to move on to something else.
Yeah, I guess just focusing on that. But I don't know. I feel like it's hard to decide when is the right time to move. Because you might see your views dip 40% and you might go, oh my God, YouTube's not putting me in sub boxes. And you
Well, it
might
would
not
also
just
be,
think
like, the
people are
best-
sick of watching Siege.
The best way to view it is to look at other YouTubers who do the same game you do. If you're seeing everybody else in
okay, I
that
guess that's
category, everybody's views are dipping. You're like, oh shit, this game is dying on YouTube. I need to find something else to do. You know, that's kind of what I did with
still- I don't
CS:GO
know.
to Siege. Like I noticed that CS:GO, every CS:GO YouTuber I was into was losing views, and I just so happened to make one Siege video that did well, and I was like, well, I like the game. You know, I like making content on it and something new, and I moved on to it, and it was
That's the.
I don't
Best
even
thing
know
I
how I
ever
got
did.
into Siege.
Yeah, I think I can't remember who the first person that I recorded Siege with was. It was probably like Kugo or somebody.
yeah, probably.
But
I know I was there at some point pretty early on.
I know you guys played Siege before I met you guys.
Yeah, when did you guys meet?
I met Dew a long time ago. We talked about this already, I'm pretty sure. But
I met Dude
I
a
saw
couple
that
years
he-
ago.
because I did a guitar video on Black Ops 2 back in the day before I knew who he was, like me playing guitar to people, and then he got put in my recommended, I guess, based off of me watching him on
What you
video or
uploaded?
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, who is this guy? And I'll
You're
really
like, wow,
enjoyed the
he's
video.
way better than me. I should hit him up. See if he
Yeah,
can
this
catch me.
guy's just like an infinitely
Yeah.
better version of me.
Pretty much, because my guitar video compared to his, which I wish I still had it up, it was like nowhere near, like I was just like playing whatever and just like screaming at people, just trying to be funny. And then dude's just like, yeah,
that's still
just name
content.
any fucking song, and they're just like Mozart's Fifth Movement. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, give me 1 second.
I've always wanted to ask that, dude, and now I can out you publicly if you have a bad answer for it. When you do go on Omegle,
Yeah.
like when people just request a song, like do you actually get it that often, or do you just always include the ones where you immediately know the song? Like, do you actually know every fucking song just off the top of your head that
No,
people
no,
request?
of
Like,
course
what's the
not.
percentage of you not knowing?
Oh, well, it's kind of small because you got to understand that a lot of the people that I run into are fans, and they ask me for Ascend, Thunderstruck, like the Guitar Center stuff that you would hear, like Stairway, a lot of that stuff. So, like a lot of that stuff, you just remember. There are times where somebody will request something that I just genuinely don't want to play, and I won't put it in a video or something like that.
He's like,
I'll
let
play
me
it for him,
just play Ascend instead of the song.
but like
And that's a good request, but how about you shut up and listen to Ascend?
No, but there are times where people will request like some random black metal song or some death metal song that I could not possibly have heard before, and I'm like, No, I don't know that. But sometimes I'll like, and I've put it in videos before where like, well, let me listen to it. I'll pull it up on my phone and I'll try to pick it out on the spot for him. But yeah, sometimes I don't put that stuff in just because like, I don't know. It's not really interesting for, I mean, do people really want to watch an interaction where it's like, can you play my grandpa's song that he wrote in 1942? I don't know that. Okay, next clip. You know what I mean?
No, I get that. I understand why you wouldn't put it in. I was more so curious of like, do you actually know like such a high percentage where it's just like you can just ask people and they're just or for a request and just immediately know it? Like I remember when I started watching you put out an anime one. It was just like the most obscure animes that I've just never even heard of, and you're just like, oh yeah, I'll do that. Like
yeah, I just legitimately learned a ton of anime songs because I get a lot of anime requests, so I just kind of had them ready to go.
That's wild. I could never put that much dedication into a fucking shitty YouTube video that I make.
Can you play the SpongeBob theme?
I don't know the whole thing, but I know the end is like...
Try it, coward.
Oh, yeah.
I know that's the ending, but...
Wait, really?
You can't play the part that goes, oh!
Yeah, I don't know enough
just that part, that's all I want to hear.
Enough theory. I can figure out Mozart. I don't know about that fucking SpongeBob
That
shit,
is way beyond my
That's
knowledge.
Complex. They got polyrhythms. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I was talking to like Gibson and Marcus Veltri, who are two other guys that do like Omegle type stuff, and we definitely get a lot of requests that like, you know, we don't know or we don't want to play that we don't include. It definitely happens, you know. So I don't know all songs. Stop assuming that I do.
Do you know Hotline Bling?
Die. I'm off the podcast. Bye, guys.
Just instant. Ready to leave.
I've been waiting for my chance to leave, and he just gave it to me. So,
why
see, there's
do you
the beef.
hate
There's
that
the
song
beef,
so
fans.
much?
Fuck you. He's a
why do
fucker.
I hate that song? Because one person asked me. Well, actually, when it came out, people kept asking for it in Black Ops videos, so I played it a few times, and then I got tired of people asking for it, like Thunderstruck, you know. So then I sort of
Thunderstruck.
Well, people think that like for non-guitar players, like that's the hardest song in the world. Like,
it's so easy.
It's fast, like I get it, but it could not be more easy. Like I could teach somebody who's been playing guitar for 2 weeks how to play it. You know what I mean? It's really not that hard.
Yeah.
But with Hotline Bling, people just kept asking for it, so I started to make a meme out of it, and that was my mistake.
Yeah, it really was. I didn't even know it was a meme until like the first time I played with you and Spoon. He just kept asking you to play Hotline Bling.
Yeah, remember when I first met you still had that like big-eared Drake pictures, like your Ubisoft picture?
What the whited out eyes?
Yeah, it's like the headless thing and the Drake thing. You know, people kind of hang on to those stuff, even though I don't really like feel it anymore. So
what you're saying is you're Drake.
I have a head, by the way. I just want to like, can
Are
we
you
publicly announce that? Yes.
Is it
I
purple?
don't know. None of us can confirm that. None of us have seen it, so we can't confirm that. Dude is still headless until proven otherwise.
McNasty, can you tell them that I have a head, please?
Yeah, he isn't. He has a head.
Thank you. Thank you.
What head are we talking about, by the way?
I've seen
pretty purple.
Piss into a toilet.
Because I've seen him pee into a toilet. That was close to another head. I don't know which one we're talking about.
I'll let the listeners decide which head we're talking about.